Yo, what is going on, everyone? Thank you for joining me for another manga chapter review. And in today's video, we're going to be going ahead and taking a look at the most recent manga chapter of Black Clover, chapter 331, titled "And the Time Starts to Move." And before we jump into the video, guys, I want to go ahead and say thank you guys for 200 subscribers. You guys are absolutely ridiculous. I mean, you guys, I can't even explain how fortunate I am to have you guys supporting the channel and just checking out all my content, everything that I upload. You guys are just absolutely showing tremendous support, and I cannot thank you guys enough. I'm just going to be bringing you guys even more anime and manga content, so I hope you guys will stay along for the journey as I guess the next milestone to reach now is 300 subscribers, right? So I really look forward to that, reaching that milestone with you guys, and it's only possible that you guys are making these milestones happen. So yeah, guys, if you guys did like today's video and are new to the channel, consider sticking around and subscribing, as there will be even more anime and manga related content on the channel. And I mean, I just want to get this all out of the way, guys. This chapter, Black Clover chapter 331, is absolutely a banger. It's fire, it's ridiculous, it's crazy, it's stupid. Listen, I don't want to say I told you so from last video, but I'm going to keep my thoughts until the end. So without further ado, guys, let's just go ahead and jump into the chapter already. Starting off this godly chapter, we see Vice Captain Noct telling Yuno that there is someone he needs to meet. With Yuno unsure as to what Noct has in store for him, we get a heartfelt reunion when Yuno is finally reunited with his mother, Queen of the Spade Kingdom, Seal Grandenbrio. Yuno, unable to believe his eyes, his mother Seal calling out to him, saying how she's so happy that he's safe and that he's become such a fine young man. With other subjects of the Spade Kingdom making their way towards the once forgotten Prince Yuno, they all kneel in his presence. With others anxiously asking if Yuno plans to return to the Spade Kingdom with him being the rightful prince, Seal, speaking with Yuno, sympathizes with him that having all this being placed on him must be a lot, with her also letting him know that there is a lot that must be done after the recent battle. Yuno, still taking in everything that has happened, as well as his lineage, tells the people of the Spade Kingdom that with the future being uncertain, he must complete a vow that he made first. This vow being one made to his Clover Kingdom family, his friends, and his rival. Switching from Yuno, we see both Asta and Liebe conversating on top of a destroyed piece of clock tower. Asta, thanking Liebe for letting him see his mom through his memories, explains that he never had a grudge against her for becoming adopted, but knowing that she loved him makes him really happy. With Liebe replying to Asta, he says that it was because of him that he was able to avenge Lucida's death. Now with Liebe declaring to repay Asta and make his dreams come true, just as he did for him. With their conversation ending, both Asta and Yuno state their claims at becoming the next Wizard King, with Asta telling Liebe before that they have to get the Clover Kingdom to realize that he's a good person, especially that magic council with the scales. With the attention fading from Asta and Liebe, we are shown a panel of Damasio headed towards what seems to be Julius's quarters. With Julius finishing up a transmission call with Marx, he is left to ponder this weird sensation he's been feeling for some time now. He explains that this inexplicable feeling started before the event with the ancient demon invading the Clover Kingdom. Interrupting Julius's train of thought, Damasio enters to speak with the Wizard King. Damasio telling Julius that ever since the court trial, he has been researching the existence of devils as well as family hosts within the kingdom. Continuing, he tells Julius that although the records are from more than 20 years ago, he cannot find any record of Megecula being amongst the strongest, stating that the underworld has 3 supreme rulers, 1 being Lucifero of gravity magic, 2 being Beelzebub of spatial magic, and 3rd and lastly being Astaroth of time magic, telling him that he believes that Megecula has taken Astaroth's place because it seems as though Astaroth has vanished from the underworld completely. With Julius continuing to hear Damasio's eerie hypothesis, he tells him that in all the 20 years, he only has witnessed one person resembling that of time magic. With Julius in complete disbelief, he recalls his past interactions that have led him to this point before Damasio tells him, "You're right, It really was me. Julius now trying to forewarn Damasio of something about to happen, it is finally revealed to us that the fourth and final Zagrata sibling is actually Julius. With the fourth sibling now swapping places with Julius, he stops Damasio dead in his tracks, saying, "Is this not how you wish things were?" As we see Julius seemingly kill Damasio, Adramelch appears, telling him that everything happened pretty much as he said it would, before calling him Lucius Zagratis. With our minds being completely blown at this shocking discovery, we enter the final panel of the chapter. As Lucius Zagratis is revealed, he ends the chapter by saying, "Ah, time's up." Ending this chapter, we are shown that this act by the fourth and final sibling marks the final act of Black Clover, with Julius having hosted Lucius without him being certain. We are left on a hellacious cliffhanger. What will happen now that an even greater evil has been deviously plotting in the shadows? And alright guys, that is going to go ahead and wrap up the synopsis of the video. Now we're going to go ahead and transition into my thoughts on the chapter. And was this chapter fire? Man, bro, oh my god. Listen guys, I don't even know where to start with this chapter. I'm being so honest with you guys. This chapter, completely, this is the chapter I knew that Yuki Tabata was going to give us, guys. I'm telling you, if you guys watched my last video on chapter 333, I told you guys, I said, listen, you guys are being a little too pessimistic and you guys are leaving yourself open and susceptible to a complete yeet by Yuki Tabata. You guys have to stay vigilant. You guys know Yuki Tabata is going to drop flames and you guys fell for it. Oh my guys. I was planning on doing a video on who the potential fourth sibling of the Zagratis family could have been. And in that, I obviously can't make that video now. I have to completely rearrange what video I was going to make and, you know, try to salvage some thoughts and theories from that into a new video. But I didn't think Julius was actually going to be the fourth sibling. I know the chapter ends without a lot of explanations, and obviously, right, it's a cliffhanger, but I want to get this out there. I think it's a very similar situation to William and Patri. I don't think Julius is like, he was scheming all of this. I think that his body was like the host of Astroth. Sorry, I was thinking for a second, but it's kind of interesting, right? Because if this is the fourth sibling, that means it's not a devil taking over Julius's body. That means it's a complete human, like it's a complete like devil host. So that's kind of like a mind fuck in itself, right? Because first it was just Patri, because like his soul was connected to Vengeance and like they could swap and stuff like that. But with Julius, I guess it's like the like Lucius, his magic might have something to do with like body swap or something, because there's Julius, right? And then there's Lucius, and then there's Astroth. So there's like two other people that are like playing tug of war of Julius's body. So that's, guys, like, I mean, listen, you guys have to give me credit, guys. You guys have to give me credit. I told you guys what was going to happen this chapter, didn't I? I said, listen, don't be surprised when, you know, Adramelch, you know, oh, we think, oh, cool, Mickey Mouse ending is a Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. No, I told you guys that, listen, Adramelch's going to fly with Lucifero's heart to the Clover Kingdom and some shit's going to go down. Did I not put that out there in that video? I did. I told you guys. So you guys have to leave a like and subscribe for that, right? Come on. I gave you guys, I predicted the future, right? Come on. But no, guys, in all seriousness, I literally can't get over this chapter. This chapter, how do I do my chapters? Like, you know, something out of 10. This bitch was 1,000 out of 10. It was that fire. You guys, like, listen, I'm saying how everybody that was like bashing on Black Clover completely got, like, you know, yoinked. I got yoinked, and I was expecting some of this crazy shit to happen. So what do you, like, you know, I mean, I'm. It's funny now. I'm seeing a lot of people saying like, oh, those people that were calling Mickey Mouse Clubhouse like Black Clover are looking real dumb right now. So, I mean, in all seriousness, I don't take any of that serious, but a lot of people's criticisms were valid if that actually was the case. But seeing as there was more context and there was more to build on, this is what we got. We got a complete switcheroo. So, I mean, I don't know really too much what I can talk about with you guys, because this like, I mean, while we got quite a bit with finally being reunited with his mom, as well as a lot of the subjects of the Spade Kingdom, I like to see that it's not, because everybody was like, oh, Yuno's just going to go to the Spade Kingdom. He's going to give up on being the Wizard King. I'm glad that Yuno is not abandoning that want to be the Wizard King. Like, I'm very happy, because that would have been like kind of like anticlimactic if he's like, oh wow, I'm the Prince of the Spade Kingdom. Okay, I'll go over there and I'll be the king. Like, that would have seemed like kind of like very anticlimactic to me. So I'm very glad that like, while he's embracing it and he acknowledges it, he's like, okay, look, before I come back here, there's some things I got to do before I come back here. So you guys are going to have to wait, So I really like that. And then I also like Asta finally, realizing that Lucida was his mom and being able to know that she loved him before she passed away. So that, there's some very, very good heartfelt moments in this chapter for sure. But I mean, it just keeps circling back to the bombshell at the end of the chapter, right? With Damasio and Julius and Lucius and Adramilk. So yeah, guys, I don't think any of us were expecting this. So that's what makes it so crazy, because not even I knew that like it would play out just like this. I had like a theory, but I didn't know it was gonna completely go down like this. But guys, this chapter, you guys got to let me know what you guys thought of the chapter down below, because I might have to read this chapter like 5, 6, 7, 50 times before I can really like get a handle on things. But some quick news that Black Clover, if you guys have not heard already, Black Clover will be on hiatus for 3 months, because this chapter marks the final act of Black Clover. Now, this is very ambiguous, because I mean, I've seen a lot of conflicting things going on, saying how Yuki Tabata wanted this to be a long-standing anime like One Piece or Naruto. So I don't want to get into too much explanation on this, because there's not really too much for us to go off of. But there will be a 3-month hiatus, so unfortunately there will not be any more Black Clover reviews on the channel until we get it back. But listen, I'm a-okay with that. I would love Yuki Tabata to get a break, just so that we can get some more inspiration for the final act. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you guys did like the video, please go ahead and consider sticking around and hitting that subscribe button, as it greatly helps out the channel. We just hit 200 subscribers, so I am eternally grateful for you guys for that. And I guess the next milestone is 300 subscribers, so I just want to go ahead and thank you guys for all your support on all my videos. And if you did like today's video, go ahead and hit that like button and let me know what you thought of the chapter down below in the comment section below. I love reading your guys' comments. You guys' comments are absolutely amazing, and I read everyone and respond to them. And yeah, guys, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for me. I'm going to go ahead and completely fanboy while I'm editing this video. And yeah, I hope to see you guys on my next video, and take it easy. See ya.